Hello, everybody, and welcome to. Sorry, guys, I'm getting some echo here. Can everybody? Does anybody else getting echo?
Nope.
Nope.
All right, cool.
Not me. No.
So, hello, everybody, and welcome to another 3BR podcast. Thank you for your patience as we've been away this week. We missed out both our unfortunate sons and the last episode of Land of Grill and Steaks. You guys will get the winners of that next Monday as we start off Chapter 2 of Land of Ice and Snow. Tonight we're doing something a little bit different, an interlude from Good Boys, everyone's favorite Infinity actual play podcast. Live stream. Whatever.
Whatever this is.
You know what? I'm still working on the terms. So tonight we're going to be playing Dead by Dawn. Our 5 explorers have been hired by a hypercorp to go and acquire a unique specimen on the planet Dawn, home of the Ariadnans, who you might actually know as our titular Good Boys.
Hey, you can pronounce that. I can't. Fantastic.
So our five people have been hired by some wealthy executives to take them on a hunting expedition in the jungles of Dawn, and the goals here are to keep alive your two HVTs, your high value targets, as well as keep yourselves alive and capture the target itself. I'm going to go ahead, and tonight we're going to do something a little different where I introduce all of the players, and so I'm going to start with Tom here in the top left. Tom is playing Leo, a Tunguska native who started off his life as a technician and a hacker. He had an abusive family until he grew large enough to not need them any longer and went and ended up on the streets. After some time working whatever jobs he could find, he joined the military and has been a mercenary ever since. During that time, he met himself Juan Ortega, who is Joe here in the middle box. Juan is the prince of a massive criminal empire. However, he rejected his family's less than scrupulous ways and wanted nothing more than to be a pilot and an astronaut. His parents' money paid for his initial training. Thank you guys for the follow. His family paid for his initial training, but his father insisted that he needed to be a journalist so that he could affect the way that the media portrayed them. After finding out about his family's criminal past, he left and became a pilot, which is where he met. Which is where he had met Leo. Julio, what are you doing with your camera?
Huh?
What are you doing with your Skype? You're jumping around.
I ain't done nothing. I don't know what you're talking about.
Nothing.
Okay, so
Julio's done nothing wrong.
Hey, forget about it.
forget about. So
Hey.
Juan continues his life as a pilot until one day the office that he had been working for was completely empty with no sign of anything, and so he left to continue his mercenary pilot career on the planet Dawn. During his journalist time, he met Paulie the Nose. I always forget your damn last name. Fischetti, who is someone born on Old Earth in Italy. And he has spent his life being an investigative journalist. This has made him the enemy of many people. But it did get him a spot on this expedition after his stint in jail, in the hopes that his coverage will make the executives seem like the badasses that they are not. During his last stint in jail, after reporting on a shady hypercore business on Dawn, he spent some time in Svalheim, where he met Anya, the mercenary bounty hunter with a heart of gold. Anya is a bounty hunter and everything that means. She spends her time both committing crimes and catching those who commit them. Most of the time when she's committing crimes, it's to help people out, which is why she's gained a good reputation among the people of Dawn, good enough that she got this gig. And finally, the youngest member of our crew, and the leader, we have Antipode Dundee, frontiersman extraordinaire, found in the wilds out beyond the wall, raised by antipodes as one of their own. Antipode Dundee knows the jungles better than anyone. Or so he says. Now, you guys are currently on an armored personnel carrier heading through the jungles of Dawn towards the southern areas there. There are 2 executives in the truck with you. The truck itself is automated and piloting itself. They are more or less staying off to one side, and they have left you guys trying to talk amongst yourselves and figure out exactly what it is that you're doing. Let's go ahead and take some time here to do some like interpersonal RP. I sort of explained to you guys how you know each other. If you want, go ahead and give me physical descriptions of yourselves because I left that out of my description.
Fair enough.
Leo goes, "Hello everyone, I'm Leo, mercenary." Leo is a gentle giant. He looks a lot like the actor who played the Mountain from the last actor who played the Mountain from Game of Thrones. He's not quite as tall though. He's like 6'3", extraordinarily muscular, have a 12 brawn and 12 agility, so he's a very physical man.
Let's be clear.
He has.
We don't disrespect Hafthor Bjornsson by not knowing his name on this channel.
It's Hathor Julius Bjornsson, and I've met him, so I definitely.
All right, good. Carry on.
I was once his liaison for an event that my company was running, and he's awesome. Fun fact: he takes 2 regular beds put side by side with a pad that goes over the middle when he stays at hotels that don't have beds large enough to accommodate him. It's ridiculous. Wow. But Leo says hi, and that is who Leo is.
All right. So next up, we've got Juan. Tell everyone how.
One thing, hey homie, how you been? And basically, Juan is your stereotypical Spanish gangbanger from old Earth. Grew up as the principal of gang. His parents are the warlords, and he didn't know much about it. But when he found out about it, he was like, "Nope, I want nothing to do with this," and tried to get away from it as fast as possible. He's got like angular looks, little mustache, and
Does he have cat ears?
he sounds. Oh yeah, and he also has cat ears for some reason because he decided that he needed exotic surgery. So his little cat ears, are sitting there rotating around, listening to all the side conversations.
So Joe and Tom are new to Infinity. So Joe doesn't realize that the importance of the fact that Juan has 2 different cybernetic implants and monstrously expensive cosmetic surgery. He is every bit an absurdly wealthy person.
Yeah, I have no idea what any of this stuff means.
I mean, to find a nomad without some sort of work done, that's
Right.
pretty difficult. So
The event gave him 3 assets worth of cosmetic surgery.
Ooh.
One, I don't know how a cosmetic surgery is an asset, but it's 3 assets worth of cosmetic surgery. Plus he has AR implants, plus he has palm circuitry.
He fancy.
He's super fancy. All right, Anya.
I'm fabulous.
Let me know. Tell me who Anya is.
Anya is a bounty hunter. She sits in corner and keep quiet because she doesn't know these idiots.
She knows Paulie.
Oh yeah, except Paul.
Hey,
He's all right.
What's Anya look like?
Anya is a tall lady. She's got dark hair and blue eyes, and she's wearing some light armor. No cosmetic implants or surgeries. And she seems pretty chill. She's got her pistol. She's got her guns. These guns. Just her pistol. And she's not going to be having any of Antipode Dundee's nonsense. Also, whenever you read off that he was the youngest member of the group, it made it sound like Antipode Dundee's the 16-year-old kid that's just going to take them out into the wilds, and they're all like...
So Antipode Dundee
Are you
is 28.
He's younger. He's not a problem.
So
It's not a problem.
so let's be clear. Antipode Dundee is 28, and Juan Ortega is 35. We said. As a 37-year-old, a 28-year-old and a 16-year-old is not that different.
This man is 12. What is he doing?
I've seen Antipode's show. He's worthwhile guy. Very fun.
Antipode Dundee has like his little YouTube special, and we all watched it before we got here, and we're like,
We're mega fans.
It's a little intro pain that you get before going on a tour with Antipode Dundee. It's like, hello, mates. Welcome to Antipode Dundee's Outback Steakhouse.
it's like those things you get before you get into a ride in Universal where they herd you into a room and you see the video.
All right, Paulie, tell me about Paulie.
All right, so Paulie the Nose, he's from Old Earth. He was born in Italy. He looks like a young Joe Pesci, He's short. He's skinny. It does not look very imposing in any way, shape, or form when it comes to the physical aspect of his being. But he certainly has a giant nose and a big personality. You don't want him in your face, is what I'm saying.
All right. And finally, the man himself, Antipode Dundee.
Antipode Dundee. You know, like, the rumors say that Antipode Dundee's like 7 feet tall and he shoots lightning out of his arse. But that can't be Antipode Dundee, that's William Wallace, and he's running around in Ariadne anyway.
It's an entirely different Ariadne.
Yeah. So, when you meet Antipode Dundee is
Antipode Dundee meets you?
Tall. Yeah, me. He's around 6'1", so he's not super tall, but he is taller than average. I don't know if people got taller in the future. He has shoulder-length blonde hair. He has a stupid hat on. He has like sun-damaged skin from spending all his goddamn time in the Antipode outback. He is boisterous. He is very friendly. He has a fake Australian accent that Anya can tell is not Ariadne at all. But you off-worlders are like, oh, how exotic.
Not Paulie, I'll tell you that much.
Paulie's been around a time or two.
You're like any other Neoterran. You see one, you see them all.
Mind you, let's be clear. Luciano and Vizzini, the guys who hired you, absolutely buy everything that Antipode Dundee is putting down. You guys have seen every 90s movie where a wealthy person goes on an expedition and they buy entirely too much shit. And some of it still got the tags on it.
That's these guys?
Absolutely Luciano and Vizzini. Luciano and Vizzini are sitting at the front and they've got these ridiculously long tranquilizer dart cannons that they have, and they've got like Carhartt boots and everything is just pristine, not a speck of dirt on it. And they're drinking espressos.
Anya is only here for money.
And they're drinking espressos. You guys are being well paid, so that's important to know. Yeah. So at this point, Luciano, who's the older, these are two brothers, Luciano and Vizzini. They own a shipping company. They ship tessium legally from Ariadne to the rest of places. Comes back and he says, Mr. Dundee, where is it that we should be making camp?
Is the emphasis on the Dun or the D?
You're gonna come and get him to read it out loud. Well, mate, you see, when we're approaching the jungle from the area we're coming from, it's clear that we need to stay on the west side so the sun sets on us and it gives us the most time of daylight possible. And it'll dawn even earlier, now that we are here on dawn, as the locals say.
Dawn on dawn. I like it.
Is that right?
And he says, all right. So he turns over and he looks at Paul. He goes, Mr. God, your name again, your last name.
Fischetti.
Mr. Fischetti. It's really important to us that you get some images of us setting up our tents and showing that we're real wilderness people. It'll be great with the stockholders.
That's gonna be pretty hard to make you look like something you're not, but forget about it. I got you.
Anya leans over and discreetly yanks some tags off of stuff.
So after about an hour in the truck, they pull off, and you guys are in dense wilderness. And they start, you guys help them. They start putting out these 27-gallon totes, essentially, with gear in them. Boom, 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 boom. They open one of them up, and they look at Mr. Dundee. Have you ever set up one of these tents before?
Well, mate, you see, the Dundee does not sleep in a tent, And he just pulls out like a hammock, and he just like hooks it to two trees, and he's like, "Just gotta sleep on the treetops. Keeps you away from the wildlife."
What about the Reynolds?
What? It's just refreshing out here.
So at this point, Luciano and Vizzini begin arguing in rapid fire Italian.
Which I understand every word.
I mean, I'm assuming most of you have translators and whatnot.
Oh yeah, there's only one Ariadnan, I think.
Yeah,
in this
I
entire
don't-
party.
He'll walk over, grab a tent, and go, "He's pulling canvas, no problem." And he walks over and starts putting together a fucking tent. Because he's an engineer and techie and whatnot.
Okay, so you look at the tent that's
It's
bought. There is no way to set up this tent in this much undergrowth without like 3 or 4 hours of clearing shit up.
Jeez.
I throw him the fuck. What the fuck is this?
It's the best tent on the market.
If you're going to pitch it in the desert, mate.
backyard, underbrush, full. So I fucking throw the tent at him.
Jeez.
Like, not to hurt him or cripple him, just like, he takes at the chest and stumbles backwards.
Paulie has the spot bot recording the entire thing.
They're like, no, not this. This is not what we record.
Yeah, I'll fix it in post. Don't worry.
I wrote on camera, Leo has only good side.
He's like, Annabelle Donny
Keep
is
doing
like,
what you doing, big man.
mates, come on, let's calm down here. What a colleague here means to say is that your tent is too fancy for Ariadna. You know, you bought too good quality. So isn't it no real way of setting us up in all these jungle we got here?
These is words I mean.
Do they have any tarps or anything? Anything helpful?
As soon as you guys are done unloading the stuff, the vehicle closes and leaves.
Oh, fuck.
Hey, what the hell?
Antipode, I make new tents. Use old parts, yes?
Yeah. Let's
I
go.
like-
When we break the tent up,
Tent.
we can salvage something from from this nonsense.
I want to suspend the parts off of like the surrounding trees.
All right, give me a. So that's going to be a tech test difficulty 4, but I'm going to let you roll it over several turns as you go through it.
How do I
Jeez,
help?
buddy.
I got you back, man.
You also have tech, so you guys. So you're gonna Tom, you're gonna roll 2d20. Joe, you're gonna roll 1d20, and your TN is whatever your TN is.
If they're specialized in tech, they might have the natural born engineer, which helps with these kind of nonsense.
When making a tech test, something words, the character may reroll any dice that did not generate a success in the initial roll, but must accept the new result.
Right. So go ahead and roll.
So I'm rolling 1d20.
Yep.
So I just roll 2d20 plus anything, minus anything.
No, not plus, not minus, just roll.
Well, I'm gonna re-roll the one.
No.
'cause That's a
The
one.
one is-
No. The one is
No.
Okay,
That's
good.
great. That's fantastic.
All right, I'll take
Yeah.
the one.
So you guys already have.
This
Roll
is like
under
the
your
opposite of D&D.
So essentially,
Yeah.
if I'm not wrong, you have focus in tech, right?
Well, me, I have like
No,
a bazillion
Tom.
attack.
Yeah, you do have
Oh.
a bazillion in tech. Tom, did you put that first point in focus in tech?
I believe that I did. I don't know where it is in the character sheet, but I'm trying to find it.
So on the first page,
So if-
your character, your skills will be on there.
Yeah, it's on their intelligence. Tech is the last skill on their intelligence, and if it has a point in FOC, that will be a focus in tech.
I have a one focus attack. Yeah.
So
Yes, so there you go.
I was just saying that it's going to take them a while to do this, and they essentially got their 4 successes on their first roll. They're just like, BAM! And they have created, hovering about 6 or 7 feet off of the forest floor, they've created sort of a 3 or 4 tent city.
I have a 16 in attack or whatever the hell my TN is. So.
That is
Damn,
very
nice.
impressive.
Wow, okay. You're a wizard, sir.
It's like this rope is load bearing over here, man. Come on.
Boom, 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 boom. And at this point, Luciano and Vizzini calm down and like, oh, very good. Vizzini, the younger of the two, walks over to Anya and she says, it would please us very much if you could make the roasted salmon tonight. And he walks off.
Anya looks around like,
Annabelle Dundee looks at you as like,
I'm sorry?
they bring supplies like that.
He's make sexism? No understand.
Yeah.
It-
That you a cook, mate. You what?
he is
Paulie's just excited
You know
at
what?
the prospect of them being salmon.
he is in fact
It's
make
fine.
sexism.
It is fine. Anya will make dinner.
Oh no.
Don't you worry.
Is Anya cook at all?
So Anya, do
This is
you
going-
start going through the boxes and whatever?
What are we gonna use to cook? Hold on.
As long as we have potatoes, we should be good. Judging by the accent.
Oh no, Anya's going to burn everything.
Leo take all potatoes. Leo make vodka.
Andipo Dundee always carries a supply of a small grill with him, and a small supply of shrimp, so he can have shrimp on the bobby.
I'm leaving. I quit.
Very good. Never tried.
All right.
All right. So what is your plan here, Anya? You start going through it, and you see that there is a fuck ton of MREs.
It's just MREs?
Yeah, but like fancy as shit MREs.
Fancy as shit MREs. So like the Italian ones that bring like wine and shit.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
And when you open them, they play music. They go ba-da-ba-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Think of them as less like MREs and more like dinnerly boxes. Like everything you need.
Dinnerly boxes.
Blue Apron.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What skill would I be using for the cooking? For the cooking of the things?
Let's go with. I will let you choose between survival
and close combat.
Education or lifestyle.
Where's survival?
Survival
there it is. I see
Under
it.
awareness.
Yeah.
Or you said education?
Under intelligence.
Yeah. Let's see. For some reason, lifestyle is actually going. No, education's probably the best. Well, I have one expertise in education, but my lifestyle is a flat 11. Nothing has focus.
All right, let's see what you got.
No.
Show me what you got.
Anya will make slop. That's what they're getting. They're just getting a stew.
So you just grab the whole dinnerly box and put it into the pot at the same time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Good lord.
Go. Let's see how this goes.
And Andipo Dundee's like, oh, this is the borscht I've heard so much about.
It's probably like I don't know. What did he say? He said it was salmon?
Yeah.
He
Yeah, you
wanted
guys are eating
salmon.
soup.
It's borscht. Salmon borscht.
Please
Just
roll.
like babushka used to make.
Yeah. You guys are getting a fish stew. And we're gonna, I don't know what we're rolling for. Hold on. I'm gonna go with lifestyle.
Is it your worst?
Yeah, one success.
Okay. Now, because of the fact that you chose not to follow the instructions and just throw everything into the pot, it is edible, but you are essentially eating cat food.
Andipo Dundee saw this going on, and he wants to scrounge some food from the jungle.
Yeah,
Well,
Paul's
one
gonna fix his own
One
MRE.
nods
Thank you.
Anthropode is like, yeah.
I
How
would-
would you?
I should have said it preemptively, but she would want to feed that only to them. She wouldn't care. She'd probably eat it. She'll eat the stupid fish stew.
Leo walks over and he takes a spoon, and he goes, "It's delicious, Anya." He holds up his
I like this guy.
I won't go with Dundee. I'm like, I'm with
He's
you.
like
homie.
Mama used to make before Mama died in horrible accidents.
All right.
So,
Well, Leo, you
but,
got a massive.
She sets the bowls down in front of the two jackasses who hired them, and she says, "Good camp food, perfect for your vlog or whatever.
so they kind
The
of
people will see you being people."
look at it, and they're like,
And she stands over them while they eat it, and she says, "Enjoy the experience."
Spotlight is recording the entire thing.
they're like, and it's so tasty too.
My tin bot comes over to help record.
I'm so glad you like. Excellent.
My little tin bot comes over to help record from a different angle, so we get all the.
Excellent.
I'll get like the extreme close-ups of them chewing.
She's gonna go eat a Cliff Bar.
Finish all. It's no good waste food.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a survival test. Let's try to scratch something from the route.
Can I do a separate survival, or not a survival test? Could I do a separate, I don't know, anything test to find other food?
I mean, there's plenty of food.
For real.
I got
Oh, okay.
3 successes on my survival test.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, there's plenty of food, and Anthropo brings back a snake or something.
Oh, okay.
They're just like.
You know, like Anipo Dundee, like he takes the snake, he carves it up for show, he puts it over the grill, and he's like using his Tesium Claymore as a grilling slab, just so that he can like flip the pieces of snake onto it. And he's just like chopping some stuff up, and he's giving it to the crew. He's like, "All right, we got a snake on the bobby."
No.
Anya's watching him to make sure he actually eats it.
So
100%. You know, he's got a. He takes out a bottle of like vodka, squeezes the head of the to get some venom into the vodka, and he's like, "Venom vodka, mate. You want all of this?"
So
I will see if he does not die, then have some myself.
So Anthropode,
Like-
Anthropode is absolutely like hamming it up for the camera, but he's actually knows what he's talking about. Like his survival is really good. Like he's not an idiot.
You know, like his nonsense persona. You guys who know something about something are like, all right, this guy's overselling it, but he actually has the skills to
Right.
back
To
up
back
the
it up.
bullshit.
Okay.
My survival I think is an 11 with a focus, so I think that's the reason why Leo loves him so much. Is like everything he says is accurate. It's like watching a scientific show. He doesn't care about the persona. He just geeks out.
So you guys go ahead.
It's
You guys
adorable.
eat. Everything is good. Night is starting to fall. What is it that you guys intend to do?
Yeah, I intend to
Probably-
sit next to the biggest person and sleep.
Yeah, sleep with watches, perhaps?
I take off watch, you chief wrist.
So, are you guys doing watches? Are you guys?
Anya suggests watches, yes.
This is good idea. In morning we discuss mission. Now we watch and we sleep.
So you said that I had three modifications worth of or three whatever.
3 assets. It's just
Okay.
assets means that it's just very expensive. But yeah, what would you
Okay.
like your modifications to be?
So the cat ears is one. Right?
Yeah, I'll allow it.
What else? And then you said I had IR implants already for my eyes.
Mm-hmm.
So could I do anything further with my eyes?
I am told. Yeah, are you going? I want cat eyes so I can see better at night. I'm allow it.
There you
I
go.
like it. Go.
I'll do cat eyes. Cool. And just to round it out, why not get the tail? Right?
Yep. Okay, you are absolutely a cat
Oh my
boy.
god.
He's a fucking Dactari.
He walks in like, ooh,
Maybe Spanish cat boy.
He is the most like gang banger like corregidor, but at the same time a fop. You know, like he's
He was going for Jaguar, ended up with Dactari.
yeah.
El gato malo.
Gato malo.
Alrighty.
Does he have that like as a tramp stamp on his lower back?
Oh
yeah.
my god. You got it.
So that all being said, are you guys doing watches?
It's good idea to do watch, yes. I take first watch.
Anya will volunteer for second watch.
Okay. You guys are doing.
I'll take whatever part of the night is darkest since I can now see in the night.
Since I can do that.
Don't do anything. I can see it.
I was hired to record, not to take watches, so I'm not gonna take a watch. I'm gonna go to sleep. And yeah, he just says that and goes into his tent and closes it up.
The epitome of I was chosen to lead, not to read.
Okay.
Annabelle Dundee will take a watch.
The Spotbot will the entire night though record around the camp in autonomous mode.
Okay. Just getting like little shots and whatever. Okay.
Yeah.
Everyone roll me a d4.
A D4?
Sorry, a d20. Let's do a d20. Let's stick with d20s.
He's rolled natural 20. He's good, yes.
Oh no.
Oh!
Oh no.
He's
No,
not
that is
good.
bad.
All right, Leo, you said you were taking first watch, right?
Leo said he wasn't taking any watch, right?
No, that was Polly.
Oh.
Polly's a jerk.
Leo, you get up in your hammock and you're looking at everything and you've been enjoying the salmon stew, the vodka, the grilled snake. You feel
To be fair,
amazing.
Leo is a professional soldier. He is alert on watch.
I'm sure.
There's
I'm
there's
sure
no being
normally.
lazy on-
I'm sure normally he would be, but with a natural 20, Leo, you don't even know how it happened. You're certain that you were awake, and you suddenly smell smoke coming from the campsite.
Okay, I wake my ass up and go and look for smoke.
You turn around and you see the majority of the supplies have been torched.
Jeez.
You see 3 young people trying to run it or starting to run into the woods.
Is fire! We have saboteurs, and I go after the 3 people.
Okay, so those of you, actually everybody, go ahead and roll for me. Perception is a thing in this game, right? It's called perception. It's called
Observation.
Observation.
Or-
observation. Roll observation for me, please.
All right.
Anya, you wake up.
I think we're all right.
What the hell is observation?
1 success.
Dundee, you wake up.
Let me see if I get any sharp senses. Yeah. So, and I can re-roll the 10. Well, I don't need to, but I'm gonna do it anyway. No, I'm not gonna do it. That's 3 successes.
I could use the heat.
No,
Where's observation at?
It
it's
is
under awareness.
Okay.
First page, second the box.
Yeah, I got 3 successes.
So you guys wake up. You run out of your tents. Luciano and Vizzini are not awake.
Roll
We're
2d20.
gonna go ahead and go into initiative. We're gonna do initiative exactly as you guys are on my screen, which means Tom, you're going first. Tom, Joe, Megan, Julio, Skull. Remember, Infinity initiative is very flexible, so if you need to change that around, let me know. So
I just want to blast after these saboteurs.
Leo, you haul ass. You are running through the jungle.
I have a 14 athletics.
You are running through the jungle. It is pitch black, and you are chasing down saboteurs. Go ahead and give me an athletics roll. 2d20. Always 2d20 in this game, unless you spend momentum, which you guys currently have 0 momentum.
0?
You don't start with any.
We've been rolling some ones.
Yeah,
I
but
rolled a 1.
I have yet to actually have a test with a difficulty rating. Everything has been
Degrees of success.
degrees of success.
My name's Rurik, and I'm a doo-doo head.
On the other hand, I have 16 heat.
Shut your mouth.
I have 2 experience or whatever and a focus in athletics, and that's my roll.
Okay, what's your target number? That's the important.
14.
Okay, so that's going to be 1 success. You're hauling ass after them, and you definitely feel like you're catching up to them. It is kind of difficult to tell because of the dark. Juan, you get out of the tents. You see that the supplies are on fire, and the embers are starting to hit the tent themselves. Luciano and Vizzini are asleep. The jungle, which is normally pitch black at this time, is lit up by the orange, and everything is smoking.
Well, I can see in the dark anyway, right? So.
Remember that with light and night vision, your vision is going to be kind of fuckety, but you see pretty decent, yeah.
I have a pistol.
You do in fact have a pistol, yes.
Right.
I think
Can
you also have
aim
a
it?
rifle. No.
Do I?
Leo has a rifle.
Can I aim my pistol at the retreating people and shoot at one?
It is going to be a difficult shot, but yes.
I figured it works on two fronts. One, it shoots at them, and 2, it wakes up the 2 idiots that are about to burn to death.
Okay, go ahead. Give me a roll.
Right. If they sleep through a gunshot, I don't know what to tell them.
Oh, shit.
I don't know where my target numbers or any of that stuff are.
Probably better than 7. It would be under coordination and then ballistics.
So you fire a shot, blam.
12 is my 10.
But you do miss. But it is loud.
If I roll doubles of something, do I not? Does it not stack or something?
No, you got 2 successes, but they are far enough away that the difficulty is 3 between the distance and the jungle.
Gotcha. Did the 2 idiots wake up?
No, they do not. Anya.
Can I yell
Anya's
at them to
gonna
wake
go.
up?
Your action was firing. Anya, what are you doing?
Anya's gonna go worry about the supplies and try to staunch that.
Okay. What are you going to
That's
use
not
to try?
good.
What are you going to try and use to put out the fire?
I don't. Is there like a tarp? Is there something heavy fabric?
There are some tarps and stuff, some things like that you guys can go ahead and when you can try and smother the fire. It is
That's
a
what I was
large
thinking.
fire because it is
It's a
all
large
of your supply.
fire?
Yeah, it is all of your
Okay.
supplies.
Isn't this place kind of wet? Aren't we in
It
the jungle?
is. It is kind of wet, which is why there's so much smoke.
I don't. What do people know about fire?
And if Bodoni tells you to start kicking dirt onto
Oh
the
yeah,
pile,
dirt. Yeah, she
it's
kicks
like
dirt
don't
onto
worry
it.
about the underbrush.
Yeah,
It's wet. It won't catch, but we need to put this out before we suffocate.
she's kicking dirt on it.
All right, give me survival rolls. To put out the fire, it is going to take a grand total of 7 successes,
Jesus,
but your
can you
successes
calm down?
stack.
That is 3 successes. That's probably
All right.
at least 3 more.
Yeah.
Do you
Maybe
have
just
focus
2?
and survival, Anya?
Give me a second.
I like that they're complaining, oh my god, 7 successes, it's so many. And then they're like, oh, by the way, here's 5 successes on our first roll.
Listen,
Now you know how it feels.
I wasn't complaining.
since I'm a noob to this whole.
Damn it! No, I don't have a
Role-playing
focus.
Okay, so that's going to be 5 successes.
But that does. Yeah, that does.
Joe,
Is
what were you
it-
saying?
Fit.
I was gonna say, since I'm a noob to infinity, why did Skull get to roll 3?
I
have a
imagine he has
spec-
some sort of talent that allows
I have
it.
the self-sufficient talent that while operating in a specific environment, which I picked jungle, I get an extra dice on survival tests.
Gotcha.
In this game, everything is 2d20, and then talents modify that, and there are also talents that can help you reroll. Paulie,
Yeah.
Paulie, you wake up and you're in your fucking nightshirt, and there is
Filth
your
night
spot
shirt.
bot. Your spot bot comes out at you, and it's watching you. You got soot on your face. You see that the food is on fire. You see that they're trying to put it out. You see that the tents, the lovely tent city that Leo has made, is starting to catch also.
Oh no! Do I see the running idiots?
You did see them run, but you no longer see them. What do you want to do? You want to try and chase after them, or you want to send your spot bot?
I was gonna try an intimidation to get them to stop. Straight up, just yelling.
You know what? Straight up, just
This
yell. Let's see how that goes for
This
you.
is a Psy-War attack here.
I understood what you were going with. Dale, let's see. Let's see how that
All right.
goes.
Just
So,
like an
yeah.
unearthly scream from Polly.
Hey, stop your ass! It's right there.
Don't touch my spaghetti!
Boom, and that is not good.
It's
but
not.
I'm going to re-roll one.
Well then.
Fantastic, and that is going to be
Yeah.
3 successes.
Yeah. So go ahead and roll your cyber damage.
The spaghetti spills out of their pockets.
It's going to be. Wow, that's garbage. Just
That was garbage. What's the
yeah.
total on that though?
and I don't have any momentum. I guess did I generate any momentum with that?
No, it was
But I can
difficulty
use
3
to-
because of how far. Actually, you know what? I'll make yours difficulty 2, and you can go ahead and use your momentum to reroll. Dale.
Fantastic. I'm going to re-roll fucking
Everything.
Yeah. And for the people that are new in Infinity, 1 does 1 damage, 2 does 2 damage, 3,
Oh my God.
4, and 5 does nothing, and 6s are an effect. So that's
Yeah.
why his really high rolls was really bad.
I got two effects though, but
your-
that's not enough.
Does your shout have some sort of effect?
No, I don't have any talents that give it effects or anything like that, so
Alright.
I don't think so. So yeah, that's 1 side damage, result damage, I guess.
With all of that, with all your rerolls, and 1 damage.
Unfortunate.
He tried.
All right, that's fine. I'm not going to judge you. Leo, as you run through the jungle, you hear a stream of Italian obscenities. Get your ass back here! You set this on fire! You gotta put it out yourself! I'm gonna come get you! This and that, the other. But the people, if anything, it has inspired them to run faster.
It's okay, I catch soon.
So they
I
continue.
tried.
They continue running. Leo and Vizzini are still asleep, and so we're going back over to your turn. Leo, Give me your athletics, please. Or do you want to shoot them? You can actually see them, and you have your rifle.
I assume running while shooting is a challenge in this game?
No, running while shooting is just fine. You get one move action every turn. You will not be able to essentially use your athletics to run even farther.
No, I'm gonna continue trying to catch them.
Okay, all right. So go ahead and give me that athletics. Okay.
That is one success, but I get to. Actually, I don't know what the focus does, but that's a single success.
All right. So you continue catching him. You've shut down. You're essentially in close range. You're not quite far enough where you can catch them. And you see that there are 3 of them. Their hair is dyed in a variety of colors. They seem to have a lot of tattoos. You can't really tell too much about them because you are running through the jungle at night.
I say, hey, freak show, I catch is problem. You stop is no problem.
Actually, you know what? Go ahead and give me an intimidation roll. Let's see how they take.
Still a problem.
Which skill am I using for the TN?
So
That one is persuade.
Yeah, it is persuade.
I catch
Which is on their personality.
Got it.
I catch no problem.
Single success.
One of the 3 looks to his friends and he's like, "Do we really want a problem with him?"
I catch is inevitable.
So he kind of like, the one who's talking is like slows down. He's like, no, guys, he seems very reasonable.
I think he just wants to talk.
The other 2 are like, whatever, you just gotta be faster than the bear and keep running.
You just gotta be faster.
I yell, you go to camp. I chase them and keep running after the 2 that are running. You go to camp.
You're gonna have to give me another persuade roll to see if he doesn't just scamper in a different direction.
Well, if he scampers in a different direction, that means I'm extraordinarily close to him. I will clothesline his head off.
Okay, go.
I do imagine that this almost 7 foot tall Tunguskan, like former gangbanger from the Bratva, probably has like 15 nautical compasses and shit. It's very intimidating.
So you see, he's like the most scolded puppy ever. He's like, "You're all right, fine." He walks his ass back to camp.
And I continue chasing the other 2.
All right. At this point, Juan, what are you doing?
I'm going to use my cattail to balance my way up onto the tents and wake those 2 idiots up.
That's not how that works. You are not a tiger.
I don't mean, cats use it to offset their balance when they climb.
All right, so
it's not like prehensile.
So you go ahead and you walk into the tent, and there
you see. The air.
No, it's only like 7 feet off.
Oh, okay.
You climb a rope or whatever.
Mm.
You see that Luciano and Vicini are happily asleep with sleep masks and headphones, and they're in their little sleeping bags, absolutely oblivious to what is going on.
I don't got time for that shit. I'm like, hey, say, so I start kicking them. Wake up! Let it go!
What? Luciano manages to get his mask off. What's going on? The ears come off, and he's like, "Oh my God, fire!" And he picks up Vizzini and throws him out of the tent.
Good lord!
The fucking violence.
What are they deals?
Vizzini wakes up halfway to the ground, manages to scream and go,
All right, I want to try to catch.
How'd you make a next
catch the
note?
dumbass as it comes way down? Do you want athletics or acrobatics to catch him?
You know what? I've got enough heat. I'm not going to charge you a heat for a guard action to say. Go ahead and roll athletics to catch him.
I'll have you know, they're free.
Dale.
All right, vamos. That's a 1 success.
So, Paulie, while you're there yelling and your spot bot is watching you yell at these people, you see Vizzini screaming, and you see Antipode Dundee majestically turn, his hat falling off his head. He jumps through the air And the scream being cut short, Juan thought it was Vizzini hitting the ground, but it was actually the force of Anthropode Dundee's shoulder checking him and knocking all of the air out of him as he catches him gently. Gently, right? But you catch all of it.
In the jungle, we do not scream, mate. you don't see. You're gonna attract the beasties.
Anya, what are you doing with your turn?
Anya, do we need any more kicks on the fire?
You do need
We
two
need
more
two more,
successes,
right?
Yep.
All right, she's continuing to kick dirt on the fire, and if some lands on Tweedledee or Tweedledum or Dundee, like whatever, it's fine.
Wow, rude.
Sorry, buddy.
Dundee has nothing wrong.
Dundee has done nothing wrong.
You managed to finish putting out the fire, and we're over to Paulie. It is now your turn. Paulie, as your turn is coming up, you see one of the people that lit the fire walking into camp. Like, walking in, super chastised. Like, man.
Do I recognize him from before? Like, he's one of the ones that I saw running away?
Yeah.
Yeah, all 5 feet, maybe like 6 inches of Polly is gonna like stomp over to this guy and just like lay on him. Like, what the fuck do you think you were doing? Don't you see that stuff is important? And you just like rag on him for as long as it takes.
He's like, hey, the big guy said if I came back there'd be no problem.
He lied.
Well, you had no problem with him, but you got a lot of problem with me, buddy.
He's just like, look, we're vegans. We're just against this entire idea of hunting people and hunting animals for trophies. It's not the way it should be done.
I don't give 2 shits if you're a vegan or you shove food up your ass. You don't start shit people shit for no fucking reason, alright?
We didn't light any of your
Looks
tents
like-
on fire, and literally as he says that, the tent.
I thought we had this fire under control.
The fire on the
Gonna
supplies.
point at the tent. And you like, you go and you put that shit out and I'm gonna shove my foot so far up your ass you're gonna be speaking leather.
The person who set the fire now like walks over and grabs like a bucket of sand. He goes and starts putting out the fire. Most of the tents are
The whole time still yelling.
Most of the tents do manage to get saved. I'm not making you roll metanoia to see how terrible you have intimidated him. Leo, go ahead and give me your athletics roll.
So I yell now, he's no problem. One gets feast, other gets knife. Who stops first? Both successes.
You catch one of them. Like,
So I can quick draw. So I quick draw my knife.
okay.
But I'm not. I'm only punching this one in the stomach, and actually I'm gonna punch him I'm gonna punch him between his shoulder blades as hard as I fucking can.
All right, roll to punch him.
Oh no.
I have like 7 combat fucking talents, like martial artists and God
This
knows what else.
Casually breaks this kid's
All
spine.
right. Roll to hit. You guys do have 1 momentum now. You managed to hit him. Skull, do you know how to generate punching damage?
No, I do not, because I've never had to do that. I've never fought without my trusty sword.
I also have 2 focus in close combat.
Right.
2 ES,
Nice.
whatever that means.
Okay, so
So the focus, what it does is it extends your quote-unquote crit range. So if you have 2 focus, if you roll a 1 or a 2, it's a crit, so it generates 2 successes instead of just the 1.
Tommy, go ahead and roll 5d6. Sorry, 4d6.
I add my bronze to anything.
That's why it's 4. Normally it would just be 2.
Yeah.
Do any of your feats let you re-roll damage?
I think martial artist does.
I have
Yeah.
martial. I can re-roll the amount of dice that I have combat feats. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So go ahead and re-roll 2 of them.
Yeah. The 1 and the 2 are good. The 3 and the 5
If you want,
not
you
so
can
good.
also re-roll the 1 because it's only 1 damage.
We'll do that.
Okay.
Oh, there you
So
go.
you punch him in the back, and he goes, "Hur!" and falls over stunned.
You stay there. You have knife now. Or stop. Stop and not have knife. Only feast. Feast or knife. These are your choices.
Uh,
They are not good choices, but they would be better if you had stopped earlier. I apologize.
he stops.
He gets the
Why
fist.
do you make me do this?
He gets the fist. He had 2 options.
Just roll damage. Just roll your 46 again.
Those wonderful words. Why do you make me hurt you?
I love this guy.
Go ahead and roll the 2 3s.
You can re-roll the 2. Yeah. Oh, well.
Well,
That's
then.
fine, because even though you didn't do enough damage to actually cause him to get a wound like you did on the other guy, you did roll the 6, which will allow you to just stun him, because fists stun. So he turns around and you don't even slow down. You're still moving at full speed and elbow him in the jaw. And he goes, "Bah."
One goes on the shoulder. The other just gets dragged, and I start walking back to camp.
Okay. All right. The fire is out. Who wants to be the one to check the supplies to see how much damage was actually done?
Are you
I
going to
can
make
take
us
care
do
of
a
it, yeah.
check? Because if you're going to make us do a check, let's pick whoever's got the best
Really?
survival, Mr.
Oh.
Dundee.
Is it a survival check to see if the supplies are okay?
It is. You can use survival, you can use tech, or you can use observation.
Mr. Tech
I got-
16 should be pretty
Yeah, there we go, yeah.
I'll check it.
good. Because I'm at 13 for survival, but I get 3 dice is the
Okay.
difference.
Radios, done. Food, mostly done. The tranq weapons, one of the 2 tranq weapons is still good. The tents are still usable, but will need some repair. And the locator beacon, which is how you guys were going to summon your ride, done.
I have a focus and a black square in tech.
Yeah, it's your signature
Just give me a
skill.
third.
And the final thing that you notice is that they hadn't told you guys there is essentially a go-kart, a dune buggy in pieces that you can put together.
I have a location beacon on my personal.
You do have your own
So-
personal locator beacon.
Bye.
He's just gonna leave.
Later, nerds.
Kitty cat out. By the way.
Got
Sorry, you
tomorrow.
have to do the Sailor Moon thing though, right?
Does yeah, I have my own location beacon for some reason too.
Fucking everybody has one.
Everyone but us.
I think mine came from orbital training. I'm gonna assume I left the oxygen loads back at home because I don't see why I would have brought those. That explains why the fire went up so fast. I just stored my oxygen loads in the fucking thing.
Like nitrous oxide for the fucking fire.
So Luciano and Vizzini are now covered in a lot of their clothes was all you. As you're going through it, you realize that 2 of the 27-gallon tuppers were full of clothes. Those are somewhat.
Anya is filled with hatred.
Leo walks back to camp and goes, good, clothing. We used to fix tent, yes?
Just sewing everything together. Yes, that's what we're doing. That's exactly what we're doing.
Okay, so
We made diapers for 2 grief balls. Not you, I like Polly.
Hey, forget about it.
so you guys go ahead and you guys are working on repairing the tents. What are you doing with the 3 eco-terrorists that you've caught?
Anya turns to the one that's conscious and she's like, "Where is your camp?"
We don't need a camp. We're one with nature. It respects us as we respect
Where
it.
did
Like
you
what?
come from?
They like plants.
You
don't
tell
need
me
molars.
now.
Get pliers, take molars. I go grab.
Anya's looking for the pliers.
They don't
Yeah.
need their canine teeth. They don't need meat. So I'm grabbing.
Ah,
pliers.
yes.
Listen, we didn't have a camp. We were getting picked up.
Where? By whom?
He looks at Leo and he looks at Anya and he's not sure who's scarier because it's 2 entirely different kinds of Russian people.
And Antipo Dundee chimes in from the back and is like, if you don't tell us, you're going to be what we're going to be hunting.
So he says,
The most dangerous prey.
he says, look, we're part of an eco-terrorist group.
It's obvious. Be more specific. Harder to talk without teeth. Be quick, yes?
Called Antipode Now.
I thought that was my fan group.
You really-
Have I been sending gifts to the wrong crowd this whole time?
And they say, no,
Oh my god, he should have been sending like jerky that he made from his hunts.
Sending them fucking autograph and shit.
they're like,
Yeah,
no,
like-
you're enemy number one. You take rich people out on trophy hunts and ruin the natural and beautiful nature of Dawn.
No, I don't do that. I take rich people out and I give them the little merry-go-round and I bring them right back because it pays the bills and I like eating burgers and drinking Coca-Cola.
Man giving to our beautiful nature. You hate man for no reason. Lose teeth sooner.
They're like, Antipode Dundee doesn't actually love animals.
Of course he does. Look at me. I
Antipode
ain't
Dundee
cats.
is right there. Say loves animals. You know, have no questions.
I walk over and headbutt to one of them, as cats do. Like, look, ain't cat I say. He love animals.
Antipode Dundee loves animals. Animals just don't love Antipode Dundee right back because my animal handling, even though I have ranks in it, is still only an 8.
No
My
hunter.
personality
It's
is-
fucking Ariadna. Everything here's out to kill you.
That's only because
It's true.
humans have taken everything out of balance.
You just set fire to forests. Shut up.
He's human. Commit suicide for us.
Look,
Put the fire back on. Put him in.
he says, look.
He's no greater disaster than fire for natural habitats. You are fool.
He says, look, fire is a natural part of the healing process.
One
That's
more
what
word.
man said.
You're gonna light him on
One
fire.
more word from
Kill
this
him.
one. Take teeth. Next one, speak.
They're unconscious. The other two are unconscious. You beat them up.
Oh, I fucking slap one. Wake the fuck up.
So he wakes up.
Separate
He wakes
them,
up. He goes, did we make the pickup?
Yes.
No, you're going to die.
Yes. Take soul from body. If not, tell story. You say one more word. Lose teeth.
So he looks at his friend, and he's like, well, what do you want?
Someone ask questions.
Okay, at this point, Paulie's gonna open up all these mountains of people that are in between him and the
Anya,
and these
Anya
young
looks at Polly and she says, "No more screaming." Shh.
Yeah. Paulie's gonna kneel down, which is actually at this point with the kids sitting down makes him shorter than them. But he's gonna look up a little bit and gonna be like, "Listen, there's no need for anyone else to get further hurt. All right?
Is debatable.
Hey, let me talk. Let me talk.
I listened to The Hobbit.
Now you tell me where your pickup is, and I won't have all these people do horrible, horrible, unthinkable fucking things to you. How about that?"
He says, all right, I can take you to our pickup.
See, collaboration. This is how we get things done.
People helping people, right?
Yeah, absolutely. People helping people,
Protect
because
the kids
otherwise,
along the way. We love animals here.
yeah,
Yes.
we're just one big happy fucking family. All right. You help us, we don't kill you. It's that simple.
All right, that's fair. So he gets up, and he kind of helps his friend up, and all three are now awake.
I have a question.
Okay,
Are they teenagers? Are they young adults?
these are between 18 and 21.
So they're children.
Think of the hackers from Hackers, like Matthew Lillard, fucking Angelina Jolie. They're that type of people.
But they're also the people from Point Break.
I pick up one by his lapels and I hold him up. Veganism is stupid. Milk sustainable. Almond, gallons of water per almond. Almond milk, gallons of water for almond milk. Hurts environment. Vegan is stupid. And I just keep shaking them.
Anipode Dundee's still confused about this whole almond milk thing, because almonds don't have tits.
Yes.
I'm gonna go up to
What's
Twiddle
my
D and
engineering
Twiddle
fleet?
fucking Dumb.
Luciano and Vizzini are like, wait.
And,
If we leave, we don't get to hunt.
But if you
Wait,
stay,
wait,
you don't
wait.
get to live.
You wanna fucking stay here? Without supplies?
Antipode says that he can find food anywhere.
For Antipode.
I am sure he can, but not for not for whole group. Shut up.
Everybody here is fucking bad at math.
Actually, Anya's kind of intelligent. she probably did not need to count on her fingers.
I'm an
Never mind.
engineer.
So they're like, no, this is why we're here. We need to catch this while we're out here.
Well, don't
Here.
Holmes, you're about to catch it.
So catch these hands.
I'm gonna turn to Antipode and be like, I default to your expertise, my man.
Yeah, Leo, he no good at much. No vote.
How far are we from
He's
the
my bad.
hunting ground?
So you guys are about 2 hours away from where it is that you wanted to go start hunting.
Oh.
But if you were to try and walk back to civilization, it would be days.
Jeez.
I'm gonna turn back to the dumbasses and be like, all right, how's your pickup work? Are you getting you have a beacon or something? Is it a ship? Car?
Oh no, we're very serious, man. It's a complete black bag operation. If we're not there exactly at pickup time, they don't come back.
He's lost in forest and die. He's stupid operation.
Yeah.
Anya
Listen,
thinks
kids.
this is great. We just take them with us. It's fine. They be trapped forever.
No, human
And
is
it puts them, he's like,
better
I got-
entertainment. Less time in forest.
Well, we get
Perfect.
emergency food right here. This is what an adult male can feed a group of other humans for up to 3 days.
Paul is gonna give you a look. You know the look.
The kids are like, no, we'll take you to the pickup.
You sure? His long pig's starting to sound real good right about now.
Fucking long.
At this point, the kid opens his mouth, and a piece of rebar passes through his skull and out his mouth.
What the fuck?
Crike!
Coño!
Everyone!
Anya's looking around to see which one of us did that. Who got so mad? Like, who lost
Take
it?
prematurely. Take whole life is not good.
And he falls over, dead.
And Anipode tribes hit the ground!
At this point, the two teenagers run into the woods. Luciano and Vizzini, as soon as Antipode Dundee says hit the ground and pull two of the tuppers over them.
Like turtles.
Can I make an observational to see what the fuck just
Yeah, what?
happened?
Same here.
Uh,
Gonna use my spot button and start looking around.
So,
Same.
actually, stop. It's going to be a group roll. I'm going to allow you guys to roll
Okay.
4 dice without spending any... Actually, there's 5 of you. I'm going to allow you guys to roll 5 dice without spending any momentum, but you have to use whoever's got the whatever the middle observation is.
11.
11.
Also,
11.
15.
Well,
observation is on awareness.
awareness, yeah.
Down. Sorry,
Yeah.
third down.
Joe, what do you got?
13.
All right, so 11 it is.
Oh.
5 dice,
You said the middle?
difficulty 11. Go.
Thing. So we all roll 5?
No.
One each. I assume.
One of you guys roll 5 dice. Although, if you guys each want to roll 1 die, that's also acceptable to me.
Does everyone want to roll 1?
I think that way we distribute the blame when we fail.
Alright, cool.
Blame is all on Leonid. Fall asleep while on duty. No good. I passed. That's a success.
I
All
pass.
right, all right, all right.
I'd like to point out that I have 2 focus, so
Okay.
I rolled a 20, so my eyes imploded.
All right. So we got 2 successes from Paulie, 1 success from Leo, 1 success from Anya, and 1 success from Antipode Dundee. Antipode, you are actually all of you see several creatures in the trees. Those of you who are Ariadnan absolutely know that these are antipodes. Those of you who are not Ariadnan, they are approximately the size of a silverback gorilla with canine features and hands.
I
Several
show
of
my
them,
rifle and shots.
several of them have long bows made out of bone and laminate, and they are firing essentially rebar spears.
Oh, Jesus. Jesus, Mary, and Joseph.
We're gonna go back to initiative. Leo, you're up.
I will quick draw my rifle and rip shots.
Dale.
What is the number that I need? Ballistics.
It is your ballistics,
Yep.
Not fair.
which should also be under awareness, I believe. The coordination.
I have an 11 with 1 focus.
So your target number is 11s.
2 successes.
2 hits?
That'll hit.
Like on the money.
So I'm going to spend 1 heat, and one of the antipodes is going to try and defend themselves. Also gets 2 successes, so your shot, he dodges behind the tree, and it just slams into the trunk.
Butthole.
All right.
How do I
Juan, you're
turn
up.
the volume down on
What do you say? I'm up.
Yep.
I will shoot with my pistol.
Go.
I'm 12 with 1 focus.
That's 1 die. That's all right. So that's going to be 3 successes, which will give you a momentum. So put you guys at 2 momentum. I'm going to spend a heat so that he can try and protect himself. Even though you got 3 successes, so it's probably actually I'm going to spend 2 heat so that he can roll an extra die. So he's going to try and defend himself. Let's see how this goes for him. No, you hit him. So on your character sheet, it should say what the pistol's damage is, and it should be like 1 plus a certain amount of N.
It will say 1 plus and then a number next to CD. Or N.
It's on the first page, bottom right, bro.
Yeah.
1 plus 4 CD.
Okay, so what's your awareness? What's your coordination?
If he looks on the top left, they'll see damage bonus, and on their range, he'll have a number
Oh, there you go.
as well.
You catch that, Joe?
Oh.
My coordination is 10.
Well, what's the damage bonus under ranged?
It should be +2.
Oh. I have no idea, dude. Oh,
Plus-
it says... Oh, the range is R/C.
No.
No, but
Top left damage bonus. Underneath infinity points and refresh.
On the first page, at the top left of the first page.
Like you'll say infinity.
Oh, +2, sorry.
So go ahead and roll 6d6.
Alright.
Easy, I have a +3 for melee damage.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I counted that. I had you roll 5 dice, right? Or did I roll 4?
4.
My bad. I didn't realize you were that brolic. Alright, so Joe, that's going to be 6 damage total. If you want, you can spend 1 momentum of the 2 that you guys have to re-roll the 3 and the 2 5s.
Should I? I have no idea how this works.
How many damage is it otherwise? Sorry.
Five.
It's currently 5.
No, it'll be 6 because he gets the 1 base.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah, so it'll be 6.
6 is enough to inflict a harm. Let's save the reroll.
Remember,
unless they have
Miss Antipode, that Antipodes naturally soak.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, never mind. Go ahead and reroll it.
Yeah, just spend 1 momentum to reroll 3 dice. It's not bad. And he generated it, so it's only fair. Also 1 more damage.
Which is just enough to give him a harm. So the Antipode is now bleeding profusely as you fire wildly into the tree, and you catch it several times in the chest. Anya.
Anya's going to draw her weapon. And, do you guys remember what UNF is? Yeah.
Unfortunate.
It's the sound
Like
that
the
the speakers make when I go to the club.
No, it's a quality on my heavy pistol.
I think it's
had-
Unforgiving.
Unforgiving.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So it has Unforgiving. My heavy pistol has Unforgiving 1 and Vicious 1.
Okay, so go ahead and roll the hit.
Okay.
That's gonna be.
That's 1 hit.
Do you have marksman, which lets you no marksman lets you reroll damage?
No, I only have. I have stupid Weight of the World and Amateur Archaeologist.
So Antipode is like, I don't want to get hit, and so he's gonna try and dodge.
Please don't.
Unforgiving basically gives you the another stack of vicious.
And he
Okay.
does in fact manage to dodge.
Oh, okay. Well,
Paulie, tell me how Paulie is dealing with this shit.
Paulie's fucking scared out of his mind. So he's going to pull the spot back closer and turn it into flash pulse mode because they haven't integrated flash pulse, funnily enough. And yeah, he's going to try and blind the first antipode that he can see.
All right, go ahead.
Do we have any momentum that I can spend for
You have
this?
1 momentum currently.
You know what? I'm not gonna spend it. I'm gonna wait for someone who's more combat capable than myself to do so. And bada bing bada boom. That's a 19 and a 20. Sorry.
Paulie has generated
thanks
more
to,
heat than anybody else.
Yeah. But I do have I do have natural engineer, so I can reroll that.
Okay.
Oh, actually, I forgot my spot bot gives me an extra die. So.
Oh, well, there you go.
There's 2 successes on the extra die, but I am gonna reroll the 19 and the 20 for a 4 and a 15, so that's 3 successes total.
All right, so it's only fair that I'm going to spend 3 heat to try and avoid being flash pulsed. For those of you who don't know, I fucking hate flash pulses.
They are not my favorite either. So.
It was my little
IRL
flash
or
thingy.
Yes, period. Just always. Fuck that. And who's the hacker? Whatever. Nothing good. Nothing good happens in the tabletop with hackers. So that's going to be 5 successes. So he is going to get out of the way, and we're over to Antipode Dundee.
All right, Antipode Dundee is going to charge the nearest beastie.
Okay. There is one on the
What's
ground.
that smell? It's blood.
Antipodes.
He's gonna fucking cleave it in twain with his Tesium Claymore.
Where the fuck did Antipode Dundee, the pretend Australian, get a Tesium Claymore? That's all I'm saying.
Because Antipode Dundee
Mind
spent
your
8
business.
years as a Claymore duelist. Where he had a penchant for killing too many of his duel charges. So that's why he's on the run from Merovingian law enforcement.
Jeez.
I'm going to spend that 1 momentum we have, you said?
Mm-hmm.
And that makes me roll 2 additional dice as opposed to just the 1.
Right.
Oh my god. That's still 2 successes.
So I'm gonna spend.
How come you guys don't roll like this when I'm DMing?
So I'm gonna spend
Shut
the
up.
2 momentum that you just gave me, and 1 more, so that he can avoid you. And he does.
Okay. Well,
He pulls
Now
up his
then.
He pulls up his TCM chopper and blocks. And for those of you not from Ariadne, it is this ragged, jagged hunk of metal with a leather-wrapped handle against this beautiful, ornate duelist blade. And they just...
So basically an orc.
Yes.
An orc type chopper.
An orc chopper versus like a beautiful, like, well-done sword.
Oh, sorry.
So there are 2 trinaries out there. One of them is going to fire a bow and arrow shot at...
That's a lot of antipodes. Can you chill?
There are 6 antipodes, yes.
Our GM has no
it's not a knife.
They're
Race.
hexapodes.
So one of the antipodes fires a shot, killing one of the other college students as they run off.
Good.
Welcome.
And the other one is going to spend 2 heat and try and cleave Antipode Dundee.
All right,
Rude.
I will pay you 1 heat. I will pay you 0 heat. Actually,
So he's going to go ahead and get 2 successes.
yeah, and I will then pay you 1 heat to increase my dice pool
Alright.
because we don't have any momentum left. But I get 3 successes, and you get 1 additional heat because fuck me, that's why. But that extra success will get us 1 momentum for everyone else.
Megan, remind me to ask Stewie when we talk tomorrow if I can have Nightbot monitor heat and momentum.
Oh,
That'll be
yeah,
great.
I'm sure we can, but yes, perfect. Maybe.
So the Claymore, the Tessium chopper comes down, the Claymore comes up and blocks it, and we're back over to Leo.
He's good. Describe scenario. Like take cover, then shoot.
Okay, you take some cover and then shoot. Are you? You don't have any momentum, so that's not a thing. That's going to be
he's one-
2 successes. I'll go ahead and spend 1 heat and see if I can go ahead and dodge it myself. No, that's not what I meant. I meant 10 heat. 2 successes, which will be enough for him to just get out of the way. He dodges back behind the tree, and you chew up some of the tree some more. Juan, you're up.
I guess I'll just shoot.
Yeah.
My guy's also like stealthy. Can I like shoot and then like try and like just blend into the shadows? I mean, I even have living shadow as a.
It is 1 action per turn. Is the issue that you're running into, right?
Gotcha.
So you can choose
it's
to
not like
hide
a movement
yourself. Yeah, you can choose to hide yourself, but then you will not be able to shoot.
do I get like sneak attack stuff if I do that? No.
No.
That's
They are in
simple.
combat. They know you are here.
I can't see you. You can't see me.
Yeah, so there's no point in hiding. Then, all right.
No. Why'd you roll d6s? I need 2 d20.
I meant to roll d20s. So fuck.
We still like those numbers.
True.
So it's going to be 2.
Those are still not bad.
So those are going to be 2
Yeah.
successes. Again, I'm going to spend 1 heat as the antipodes try and stay alive. You are actually going to hit it, so go ahead and roll for damage.
What was it? 66, right?
Yep, 6d6. I'm assuming you're hitting the same one that is already bleeding, right?
Yeah.
That's not great. That's going to be 3-4 damage.
Do we have momentum to roll, re-roll it or no?
There is no momentum at the moment, no. You can give me a heat and re-roll if you like.
I defer to the people that have played this game much longer than I have. What do you think?
If he's already bleeding, and we can normally, there's a little bit of metagame knowledge, obviously, but if they already hit and have been hurt before, if they're regular NPCs, if you hurt them twice, they normally go down.
Alright.
All right. So I'll re-roll what, the 3s and the 5, or the.
The 3s, the 5, and the 4.
Okay.
Just spending the momentum lets you reroll any number of damage dice.
Gotcha. So I guess I'll pay you the heat then.
Go for it.
Hey!
And that is very nice. That netted you 5 more damage.
For a total of
So
9.
you see, the one that you shot now falls from the tree, dead as a doornail. So there are 5.
I Juan Smith's like, Maticon.
So there are 5 antipodes left, 1 trinary, and 2 that are having issues. Anya.
Sorry. Hold on.
It's okay. Take your time.
I don't know if Anya would be able to tell them this, because it's just stuff that we know already, but can she tell them that, we should try to break them up?
I know tri-puppers are better than 2-puppers.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure Dundee would know that.
I'm also an avid fan of the show, so Leo would probably
Okay. Okay, so we know that we shouldn't like necessarily just try total annihilation. We should try to break them up first, and if that doesn't work,
Okay.
then go for it.
Yep.
Okay, after one goes down, she's gonna try to shoot for what looks like the other trinary,
Okay.
whatever her best guess is.
Go for it.
Fingers crossed. Yay, we did a good job.
So again, get to spend a heat and try and dodge.
No.
And he is going to successfully dodge.
Damn. Could you not?
Paulie, you're up.
All right, Paulie's gonna, reload the flashballs, which I imagine uses like fucking giant bullet-sized flash cartridges. Just click clack. Aim at another one of the antipodes and be like, "Eat shit, you fucking gabagool."
Seems legit.
And there it goes. So that's one success. I'm gonna re-roll 2 dice.
Oh no.
That's 2
Paulie.
successes.
Paulie. Paulie.
I'm sorry.
They use that momentum and dodge. Antipode Dundee.
Rolling a 20 gives you heat.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
That's
It can
the
generate
fun thing.
either heat for the DM or cause a complication on whatever is going on.
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna pay you a heat, and then I'm gonna roll 4 dice. And fucking it's 3 successes and 1 heat for you extra, just
All
because
right.
I'm.
So I'm gonna spend a heat so that I get to roll 4 dice, and spend the 2 heat the heat that you gave me plus the heat that you generated for me, and that's gonna be 4 successes as the antipode dodges or parries. All right, this antipode's had enough of your shit. So the binary goes ahead and murders the last of the college students.
He's no great strategy.
However, Antipode Dundee's partner is going to go ahead and spend 2 heat to try and murder Antipode Dundee.
Dundee, no.
No, thank you.
That's gonna
I'll
be
pay you
4.
0. I'll
Be
pay you
4
0 heat
successes.
to react,
Okay.
and then I'll pay you 2
None of that, Joe.
heat. And I'm
What's that,
gonna.
man? That's the other Bloodstorm.
Wait, no, 1 more die. You know what? I said I was paying you 2 heats, so fuck it, it's 2 more die at this point. Alright, so that's fucking 4 successes.
Which will... I got 4
Stop
successes?
Yeah.
So, you gain no momentum, I gain no heat. You manage to stop the blade.
Yeah.
So there's an epic sword fight going on to the side of us, isn't there?
Mhm.
There is an epic sword fight. At this point, the other 2 antipodes kick you off Dundee, and all 5 antipodes flee into the forest.
What the fuck?
Fucking, I wanted me a nice souvenir. You come back here, you bastard.
Yeah, you fucking tell him who sent you.
Leo looks at the 3 college kids, looks at where the antipodes fled to, and says, "What's gold, college kids?"
At this point, Luciano and Vizzini look up and says, "You see?" Luciano looks at Vizzini. "We obviously bought people good enough to help us hunt the dragon."
Anya kicks either of them.
Just said that.
Just, yeah.
Wait. The fucking
Whichever
what
one.
now?
It's a dragon.
Did we know about the dragon? We didn't know about the dragon,
Excuse
right?
me,
Nobody-
Alright, cool.
nobody-
Some English only little. Think here, dragon.
Yeah. In these woods, there's supposed to be a lizard of unnatural size. Have you ever heard of a bearpode?
Oh, for fuck's
I will
sake.
fucking kill you. Both of you. Myself.
Of
No,
course, that Dundee
you don't
has heard of the
understand.
bad
He could have shorts, man. He's dragon to shallow puddle in drown. Yes, he's dragon.
No. So, bearpods are like bears, but twice as big. supposedly there's a reptile creature in these jungles that's like a dinosaur.
Anapod Dundee assures you that the lizard pod is just a myth.
Antipode Dundee needs to prove that the lizard pod is a myth, and we need to catch it.
Anya is completely ignoring them now, and she turns to Mr. Techie, and she points to the little go-kart thing, and she's, can you put this together? Make a go.
Make go.
Make go now.
Which is Mr. Techie, actually. I think someone has a higher tech.
Catboy, I think.
Yeah.
Mr. Gato.
Gato Malo.
Gato malo.
Gato malo.
Like, okay, mamacita, I get on it.
Gato Malo is absolutely a canon character that we will have to run into it later on in Good Boys.
I 100% will have Gato Malo make an appearance.
He was Juan Ortega. Now
he'll do a much better Spanish accent than I will.
He was Juan Ortega. Now he got lost in the jungles of Dawn, and he's only known as Gato Malo.
If he lives, he's definitely making an appearance.
I got 9.
I love this entire crew. It makes me very happy.
So Luciano and Vizzini said, "Look, I'll pay you each triple."
I'll pay you to shut the fuck up.
Well, wait, hold up, mate. It's triple's a lot of burgers. So it's a lot of shrimp to go on that barbie, if you know what I'm saying. So maybe we reconsider. He tries to pull you aside. You know, it's like, look, I've been roaming these jungles in the outback for years now. I don't think there's such a thing as a lizard pod as these bozos think. I say we take the money, we take them on this little tour, and that's it. Like, they get nothing.
Question is how we prove not exist.
Well, they hired me for 3 days, or however long the expedition's supposed to be. 5 days. Once that's up, and the clock ticks out, and we're out.
Yeah, sounds good enough to me.
Well, but
I ain't gotta say no to free money.
Let's get that. First of all, we gotta. You recorded that. They said triple, right?
Absolutely.
So that's a verbal alteration of the contract. So.
Perhaps we make them
record.
sign in blood. No.
He says, "Look, Paulie, you just got live footage. Paulie, you just got live footage of an anthropode ambush. That's gonna sell well, regardless of what we pay you."
Yeah, but I still expect to be paid though.
Well, yeah. It's just honey on the pot.
Mm-hmm.
Vizzini's been mostly quiet, except for when he's arguing with his brother in Italian. He says, I never wanted to go hunting anyway.
No.
Poor bastards.
I never wanted to be here.
You're not hunting anyway, you spectate.
This poor kid, he's gonna die first.
Fourth.
Well, yes. Fourth.
So, Luciano says, I watched one of Antipode's shows. And he says, if the Antipodes find you, you have to move your camp.
No shit.
This is not wrong. Antipode done his like
more ash. Easy to move. Slight breeze, move ash.
True. Very correct.
So they say, by the way, guys, at this point, you've each only had about 45 minutes of sleep. It's about 4 in the morning.
Well, I'm nocturnal anyway.
You are all tired.
I just want to get my best running on.
You got the zoomies.
I got the zoomies.
Well,
let us pat up and
the
go.
dead one dropped its bow, right?
Ah.
The dead one had a bow, yes.
Okay.
Wait.
Dundee is gonna get himself a bow.
Sorry, can we search the dumbass college kids and see if they have anything helpful on them? Or anything of value. Anya's not above looting corpses.
I start putting together the go-kart thingy.
We must give shallow burial. Animals they love will find and eat them.
What a waste of good food.
We could cut off a couple of flank steaks.
So you guys. So the Antipode has a stone knife and a bow, and he's got 10 rebar.
Not a tessium chopper?
Not a tessium chopper.
Oh. These are poor antipodes.
Only the leader.
This was one of the.
Only the leader of
Only
each
the leader
trinary
had that chopper.
only the leader of each trinary had the chopper. The other two had bows. So he's got a stone knife and a bow with 10 rebar arrows left.
Next time we shoot for leader.
I'm gonna grab that, and Mr. Dundee is gonna add himself a little bow to his repertoire.
You grab the arrows. Go ahead and give me a survival roll. Difficulty 1.
To not poison yourself.
So I also, because I have tracker, apparently decrease all survival rolls difficulty by 1. But I'm gonna just say that doesn't apply here, even though that is only just 1 success actually.
So you pull. You're handling the arrows, and you notice they are covered in a black tar-like substance.
Yeah, this is antipode poison.
I pointed, Polly, get photos.
Luciano's like,
For sure.
why would they carry poison
Absolutely.
that works against antipodes?
Anya
Foley's
looks
stabbed
at
in the back of the
Luciano
head.
like he cannot possibly be serious.
It is a race to see whether Polly or Leo smack him upside his fucking head. It's like a.
I imagine we make a line and we all like smack it in the back of the head, like pop, 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 pop.
Oh, man.
Anya tells him, you are lost speaking privilege. Shut up.
Antipode poison is a powerful neurotoxin.
Oh, well, that makes sense.
Anya has trouble believing that man knows what the term neurotoxin means.
That Antipode Dundee believes? No, like, he knows medically.
No, not Antipode Dundee, Luciano.
You know, he is someone.
She is not sure he has 2 brain cells to rub together.
So
Someone told Antipode Dundee that it's this neurotoxin. Antipode Dundee doesn't necessarily know what a neurotoxin is, but he knows he kills people dead.
So you guys have a choice to make. Do you guys want to pack up camp, spend the day traveling, and then remake camp? Or do you want to spend the time that it would take to pack up camp, move camp, remake camp, and then travel?
Are antipodes going to strike us twice in this spot right now, or are they going to wait for us to move?
Are you asking, like, God? Like,
Hey, Dundee. Anya wants to know.
I'm trying to find the actual rules for the antipode poison, because that's a real thing.
Okay, well, I am assuming...
What Antipode Dundee lets you know that it is coming on daytime, because it's about to dawn. So they normally don't re-attack as fast, and they are, for the most part, nocturnal hunters.
Luciano...
Polly hears this and goes back to
You need
sleep.
to know about Antipode, ask Antipode. You need to ask about Sandwich, ask Leo. We should sleep during the day.
Luciano's like, you see? To Vicini. Antipode said it. We camp in the west, dawn comes earlier, less antipodes.
You are not allowed to speak or get punched. Keep speaking at night. Understand?
I can speak again at night?
You got
No,
punched.
there is no Antipode linguistic vocacious rules. Just shut up.
Anya does like a fake out punch to Luciano's face.
He definitely does.
Like just short of his nose.
He definitely does one of
2
these.
for
Like,
flinching.
Only talk when talk of paying us.
So you said there's some sort of go-kart type vehicle, whatever? I start building it.
it'll take you about 2 hours to put together.
That's right.
Alright. And then I guess we're all gonna go nap and there's nothing on the stupid college students, right? Nothing helpful.
God, no. There's some flyers
Alright.
talking about PETA, which is still an aggravation in the 22nd century.
God.
There is some flyers about Antipode Now, which is a group that thinks that all human life should leave Dawn and leave it for the Antipodes.
Then what are they still doing here?
Jesus fuck.
Yeah, it's not antipode poison is not nice.
Yeah, it is injury instant 2, and it does an additional 1 plus 6 physical damage.
Don't like that. All right.
That's why I was not rolling
let's-
for damage on the college kids. They just died.
They just
They
died.
just died.
Let's I guess Leo and Anya take care of these bodies really quick because we don't want anything crawling up into our camp while we're trying to sleep.
Right.
And,
Also, fun fact, just FYI, and so a little bit of meta knowledge for you guys that don't know the world of Infinity that well. Antipodes are also not native to Dawn, strictly speaking, because they are bioweapons created by the Toha in order to kill humans when they came to Dawn. Yeah, a little bit of
Look, man,
they're alien bioweapons.
PETA is not super intelligent. All right.
I say, Luciano, other guy, come. We dig ditch for bodies, and I hand them a shovel. and We all dig together because they're not getting out of that.
Okay. When they see that you're insistent, they start to dig.
Is real survival experience. Gain knowledge. Come.
Vizzini looks at his brother and he's like, "We are paying to do this."
Triple.
Is real experience. There's nowhere else in the world.
I pull him aside, and everybody's like, "Look, mate, you're doing this for a photo op, right? It's good publicity for you and whoever your underlings are. They see you burying these people who burnt our tents, okay? You bury the bodies.
For arsonists. It's a good idea.
Yeah, you look very
Hearts.
humane. Fantastic."
Luciano kind of like smacks him, goes to speak, and then looks at Leo and decides not to.
It's permission for simple things. You see danger, you may speak. You have problem, you may speak. You say stupid thing, no speak.
Trust me, he was going to say something stupid.
It's
Faux show.
Be straight is good. I like.
So, so you guys bury the guys. You guys are all exhausted at this point. Anya and Paulie actually get 2 hours of sleep while Gatomado, Antipode, and Leo and Luciano and Vizzini start burying the body.
I'm not burying a body. I'm doing the go-kart thing.
Right, that's what I'm saying. You're
Okay.
awake doing something different.
Gotcha.
At this point, it's breakfast time. And Lucy,
Are we going to sleep during the day? Is that like a thing that we decided on?
you guys have not yet
Yes.
decided.
Oh, I thought we decided we sleep
yeah,
during
we're
the day and
super
we move
sleepy.
at night.
Okay, all right, that's fine. So you guys spend the next 6 hours resting, eating, hunting for food and whatnot. I'm gonna assume I'm not gonna make you guys roll for this. The first day is pretty easy. You guys managed to get through everything without any serious issues.
Except for the loss of 3 college kids and half our supplies.
The
And
college
loss
kids
is
weren't
a
our
strong word.
responsibility.
That's true.
Easy as in I'm not making you roll to find food and water yet. Every single one of you do spend the time absolutely certain that something's watching you.
Cool. Love that for us.
Can I use my cat ears to figure out where it's coming from?
No, but as a cat, you are thoroughly convinced that the dogs are coming for you.
You can't make an observation roll to detect what might be watching us or from what direction?
No, this is scary time. You guys can't see it.
Scary time.
Scary time. You feel
I
We
am
feel
not
it in
ready
the
to
back
die.
of our necks.
right.
With my gato malo eyes can't see it.
You guys
Some of you may die.
You guys feel like you're being watched, and you're not sure what's going to go on with that.
Julio's box just moved.
I saw it. I'm hoping that it'll move back because the last couple of times that it's done it, it's moved right
Oh
back.
no. Did it move?
Julio, just be still. God.
I have no control.
Only
man.
to you today, man.
It has only been Julio today. Oh, there it goes. It went
Yeah.
back without me doing anything.
So weird.
Right?
So it's around 2 or 3 in the afternoon when you guys are fully rested, fully fed, fully watered, and whatever. What do you guys want to do? Like I said, you're about 2 hours walk through the jungle to where they say the dragon pod is.
Why do you think dragon pose? What information you have?
Luciano says, we primarily work...
Luciano, think. Don't say stupid. Think.
He said,
Think then speak.
he says, look,
Think, Mark. Think.
we primarily function in import and export of exotic things. We're hoping that if we can catch the lizard pod, we can start creating a zoo of native fauna from Dawn.
Stop. About to say stupid. No, I ask why think lizard toad here?
Oh. He pulls out of his pocket a claw that's about 9 inches long. He says, another frontiersman found this and said this is the area that he found it in.
Can Antipode Dundee take a look at it?
Yeah, I fucking Leo's literally like, just fucking reaches back and hands it to
Okay, go ahead.
Dun.
Go ahead and give me that survival roll. Difficulty 3.
Paulie's taking notes on everything.
Rather, it's difficulty... It's a, what is it called? A degrees of success roll to see how much you find out.
It's 30 degrees of success.
Well, you know that this is from a reptile of some nature. You know that it's legit. You know that whatever it's attached to, this is a broken piece of the claw, so the claw itself is actually longer.
Does he know if it's native to Dawn?
No, that he'd need like microscopes and shit to see like particulate information and whatnot.
But it's definitely nothing he's seen
It is
before.
nothing you've ever seen before. You're not even sure, like, from a biological perspective, you're not sure that an animal this size could exist on land.
Comforting.
It's not man-made.
It is 100% natural. This is a real thing that's out here.
Well,
Supposedly out here, anyway.
one thing's for sure. This fell off something.
All pods are sentient, right? Like,
Yes.
Anya
There you
turns to them and she's like, you know they think. Not like you. You're stupid.
Well,
They think.
But only when there's 3 of them.
That
They are always sentient. Sometimes more clarity than other.
the Dundee looks at them and is like, I gather you didn't watch all my show's episodes. That only applies to the antipodes, the bearpods of solitary hunters, and they have a heightened sense of intelligence by themselves.
What do you
So-
think Dragonpode is going to be?
Hold on.
Fake.
Possible
It's gonna be
Godzilla-
fake. That's what it's gonna be.
Godzilla pose possible? You
Godzilla
don't understand.
Pode. Oh god.
Classic movies, by the way. Classic movies.
There is much we don't know about Dawn.
And this is
Look at
the
all
best
that.
way to learn.
Like, Antipode Dundee's like, look, this fell off something, but if such a creature existed, it'd be an apex predator, right? I don't think it would be able to exist in here with a... Just look, we just fought 2 antipode trinaries. There's bound to be a whole tribe living in this jungle. If this thing is in here, there's no way it hasn't been hunted down by the antipodes already.
What if it's...
Or one way, or the other way around.
What if the antipodes are its primary diet?
Then what do you think we are?
Maybe we can work a deal out with the antipodes to get rid of their competition.
Ah, yes.
Like-
They like talk. Hmm.
I fucking,
Not
like,
earlier,
I
earlier, don't say stupid.
He's like, primary diet, let me show you something. I like,
Leo's gonna have a
fucking
brain
bring, I
aneurysm.
bring up like one of the fingers from the college students that I cut off for no reason, and then I jabbed
cause.
the antipode arrow into it, and like the flesh basically burns away from the poison. It's like, you think anything that does this
Jeez.
has something that eats is at a primary diet?
Maybe that's what the antipode venom's made out of.
Can we hit him for being stupid now?
I smack him.
Just hit him with being stooping again.
I say, excuse me, Dundee. These men sign death waiver. We get paid. Yes.
I don't think that's quite how it works.
I'm
Are
pretty
you
sure we can
sure?
charge his estate. So
Yeah.
We have contract. Someone read fine
Please be
print.
quiet when alive.
if they both die, we still get the money. Don't worry about it. I will figure it out. But we're gonna need that money.
No, there's stipulation for that in the contract.
At this
but
point,
we just-
Vizini says, nobody knows what antipode poison is made out of. If we can find the source, that'll make us almost as much money as Tesium does.
Antipode Dundee is pretty certain antipode poison is made from antipode shit. It's like they probably fucking go
This is why
full
they are so
Vietnamese.
angry.
Anya does not think they are.
You know, like the trees are speaking antipode, like they fucking dip their arrows in buckets of their shit and then they fire it afterwards.
So
Seems legit.
they each so it is now 9:47. So rather than worrying about where we're going to get into next, we're going to assume that you guys are moving the camp to a new safe location, and then at night,
Walking and arguing, yes.
and then you guys are going to at nightfall try and hunt down the lair of the dragon pode.
Great.
Fair.
Meanwhile, you are being hunted by the antipodes themselves, and possibly more members of PETA.
More members of PETA.
Fucking let them come.
That's
I'm
wait,
not
I'm not gonna do something to make them come. That's Antipode Dundee does not do those kinds of services. You know, it happened once, and like it's a huge misunderstanding afterwards. They think I'm some sort of Asian massage parlor. Nope, this is wildlife tours.
No happy endings. Nobody's happy at the end of this.
Show credits. We know have happy endings.
So,
And we're canceled.
And there goes our sponsors.
That, or we start getting sponsored by Asian massage parlors.
so,
That could work.
all right. So before we log out, let's go ahead and do our announcements. All right, guys, we are now back at full capacity, which means Monday will be Chapter 2, or the beginning of Chapter 2 of The Land of Ice and Snow. Our heroes are now stuck in a city trying to prove to the Jarl the dangers of the Cold of Winter. That'll be at 8 p.m. Eastern on Monday. Tuesday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern, we have the continuation of the Coach in defense on Unfortunate Sons, where we have Tom, Joe, and Julio. Julio still is in every one of our shows.
Every single one.
No rest for the wicked.
Next Thursday, we will be back with Dead by Dawn at 8 p.m. Eastern. And I would like to start taking bets about which one of our people will die. We'll include Luciano and Vizzini in this bet.
So it's definitely one of those two.
Luciano died soon. I killed him.
Keep an eye out on our Facebook because we will be announcing the next cast and crew Valheim shortly. That is definitely a thing that we're going to be doing. And I think that is all. Oh, right. Patreon is coming soon. Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, 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 dun.
And we're going to go ahead, and tonight we are going to raid The Witcher. No, that's in Portuguese.
Oh no.
No.
Will we toss him a coin, you say?
So we're going to go raid Bard and Barbarian. Thank you all for watching tonight.
Come raid with us.
Come raid and show some love for other channels.
Raid with us, come raid.
And as always, good night, Gracie.
Good night,
No,
guys.
Not everyone.